morning, good, beautiful morning to everyone around the world, all languages, all peoples, all colors, all nations. Good morning to everyone. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. And I'm happy and thankful to the people that I got to, go out and greet this morning. Beautiful, beautiful. And what's good about it is to have people from all various backgrounds, all different colors, all different races, all different languages. And they say, wow, now they're saying good morning. And that's how change begins, by doing just a small part. Not to say that it has to be your part or your way of doing things, but look for a way that you feel comfortable with, where you can make a small difference, where you can reach out to various people in different ways, in a positive way, every day. And this is a beautiful day. I experienced vandalism over the weekend, harassment, things, different things I experienced, but we stand. And that's what this channel is all about, to show how we stand, that regardless under how much, no matter how many, once we're self-aware, things are easier. They bounce off of us. And when people come at us, it bounces off of us as well. But the one thing that we do, we leave those people to themselves. We walk completely away. And if we're still interacting with them, we look at them in one way, and we see what person for who they are, and we give them no slack on it. So there's no, hey, well, give this person a break. No, stand your ground. So today is just a beautiful day, and today's topic, before I start, click like, subscribe, and I want to say a special good morning. I'm always Pakistan. My best friend happens to be from Pakistan. So this is why I say for all people, because at the end of the day, we are all human. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, Adnan's wife. Adnan's wife, good morning. Adnan, good morning. And Gabriel, as far as here, my friend, he's Italian. Good morning to you, sir. One of the most beautiful people I ever met. Really, really, both men, great hearts, but then you're one of many. So, we might be far and few, but for the far and few, we come together, because we're not going to let the things that go on in this world break us from our pursuit to bring all people together. And it starts with the little things we do each day. So click like, subscribe, share. There's a lot of different topics on the playlist. We're going to discuss today's topic, which is frenemy, where you have a friend, but the friend is also an enemy. And this is not narcissism. Narcissism is a whole different topic. These are friends who are also enemies. They're people who come into your life, and they do everything. They'll do good things for you, and they act like they want to support you and everything like that. But at the end of the day, behind closed doors and within their head, they're looking at ways where they can destroy your life, and they want to destroy your lives completely. And these are the people that we're going to expose today. And I'm going to teach you the keys of how you can stand during the whole process. Because remember, at the end of the day, hate is not what you see in front of you. Hate is coming from a distance away. It's the hate that condones the action that's condoned by the hate, and then so forth, and then so forth, and then so forth. So there's a line before what happens to you comes to you. Most people think that that doesn't happen, but we're living in a world where it actually does happen. So today I want to share the relationship that I have with my best friend, Adnan. I do this channel, and I speak about self-reflection, self-awareness, and there's a lot of hate behind that, because they want to push what I say into a political arena to make it to say, well, it's black against white. No, we're all human, and I won't stand for that, because there are good people all around the world. We're being manipulated. But some people we have, which are frenemies, they're almost like grooming you, to stand beside you, to groom, to feed you an ideology that changes the way you feel towards others. So as for the Facebook also, in my last video I said I wasn't going to post on Facebook. No, I'm claiming Facebook back too, because this is how it works. They went through Facebook and they tried to character assassinate me by going to whoever was, because my page was public, so whoever was my friend, they would go and they would talk, things that happened, when I was young, growing up. We're all young. We all make mistakes. You know what I mean? But the part of growth is, the part of becoming mature is that you change. You accept your faults and you grow. But we live in a society that makes you want to constantly pay. And this only affects the black race, which we are some, oh, wow. Wow, 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 what a race. That, for the most intelligent people, you allow people to pay you off and brainwash you, to hate your own skin, to hate your own skin. That's sick. And these are the people that I don't want on my channel. Not saying just black, I'm saying anyone from any race, from any color. If this is your end goal, to make people hate one another, or to push negative stuff, or to come onto my channel to act like you really want to learn something, but inside you really, really don't, you have hidden agendas, stay off of my channels, all of you. But for the good people that want, to want to self-reflect, who want to live the best life, this is for you. Not only my channel, I'm pushing people towards other, venues too. But I'm doing that with people that I have direct contact with, on a DM. And for those people, I'm glad, because that's why the comment section is empty. Because I know that these people come into these sites just to become a cancer. So, speaking of cancer, not only did they attack me on Facebook, they attacked me here where I live also. And vandalize things where I live, steal things from me where I live. But we think that our arms and our hands are tied because there's, nothing can be done. As far as it is, you're not part of the crowd, so we don't care about you. But there is, and it's called the federal government. So not only did I face it through those, avenues, I also faced it where I go out in the morning to greet people every day. And one of the things that they were trying to accomplish that I had to wake up to was they were taking me away from good people. These negative people were secluding me. They were secluding me from, making contact with good people to show them that, hey, we can make it together. We are all in this together. So one of the friends that I had, which is Adnan, they came. They not only were parked outside of his house, so he experienced what I was experiencing. So they went from me to attack him. So I, out of respect, and this is what a friend would do. Someone who really, really cares is a friend. I blocked him from Facebook. I changed my number. I blocked the number and then changed my number. I stopped having any kind of contact with him. Not because I wanted to, it was to protect him. And 6 months have gone by. But there's one thing about the Creator that says, he wakes you up and says, hey, Dennis, go out and claim your friends back. Claim those people, because I put those people into your life for a reason. Those people need you. Just like, there are people on Facebook who need me. So when people come at you to, discredit or make you feel some kind of way, it's time for us to stand. Because they're doing this throughout your life. They're doing it to good people that are around you, that, are really there to support you. But the ones that say, hey, I'm your frenemy, I'm the one that's for you, I don't like that person. I don't know why you talk to that person, but that's the person that's going to be loyal. That's the person that's going to say, hey, you know what, your best friend told me, this about you, and I stood up and this is what I said. I don't want to be around your friend anymore. You're my friend. I don't want to be around these people. That's what we have to all get back into. So not only did I reclaim one friend, I apologized to one person because I was cold towards him, because like I said, I always felt that he was falling into, the character assassination. So I was like, I just can't say. And then I apologized. And he said, no. He said, I never listened to any of that stuff. I know who you are as a person. He said, and I knew because those things happened to me. He said, but I give you enough respect as a man that you could come to me and say this, because now we can build something greater. You know what I'm saying? Now we can work on building something that, where we're communicating with one another. So in fact, by, the people thought they were doing something negative, they put something in that there was a positive result that came from it. So then I woke up this morning and I said, well, I gotta take this one step even further. So I go and, I go to see my best friend Adnan, and when he saw me, it was like the 4th of July. It was like, wow, I was just thinking about you. And, like I said, it was at that time. So that's how we know that there's something greater that works for us, if it's in the positive, if you have what's positive inside. So, bad can attack you because bad is surrounding us all. The frenemies are all around us. But through that, your light still shines bright. It's almost like when we were young, I grew up with pests. We grew up with pests. So, pests was like common no matter where you were. So it's like as soon as you turn on the lights, pests would just like, take off. So the reason why I have OCD, I clean like it's going out of style. It stays on my mind because of that. That's in a sense a childhood trauma. To have lived in that environment. So now I clean everything, wipe everything down, take everything off. But now to go back, so it was like as soon as he saw me, I had explained to him. I said, look, this is why I pulled away from you, but I'm not going to let these people have dominion over my life. I'm not going to let these people have dominion over good people. And come to find out, even though we weren't, we weren't talking to one another, speaking to one another, because we used to walk the trail. Sometimes I would walk the trail with him, and he's one of the person who did the video on immigration and you. So you've all seen him. He's in that video. So he's the only person that I've ever interviewed. So he's going through the same thing. He has a frenemy around him, and for years, he was loyal to this friend, because he believed in his friend. And all of a sudden, the friend goes through a shortcoming, and then all of a sudden, his life now is being turned upside down. But so that's his higher power saying, hey, go to this man, he needs you. And to be able to have experienced that, that's what makes me know that we are dealing with light. You are dealing with light. And now it ties into when you turn the lights on and all the pests start to scatter, and the piece of bread is sitting there by itself, but all the pests scatter because now they know that you can see. You see the frenemy. So, we have this, but don't let it stop you from being who you are, because what they're trying to do is bring you into their darkness. They're trying to bring you into their misery. And I want to leave you with this because this ties everything in. I had a discussion with someone. Like I said, I'm part of a larger site, which has, sometimes there's hundreds of thousands that are on this site. So they're listening, and I'm pushing people who select people towards this person who, I trust, and, they really want to, make change. So I push them to there. Only certain ones, not all. So, to my train of thought. So the person on that site, because like I said, we all share information. It's a collaboration of information to say you're the mouthpiece, you're the speaker. So speak and we back you, and you can use any type of our content that you want to use. Feel free to use it, because we have to do that. We have to share with whoever is representing what it is that we want. So he is our elected official, our speaker. So the person says, that we were discussing something that was happening here in the United States, and then I brought up a fact of something that was happening in another country. But the response was, oh, that's a third world country. And my response was, no, we're all human, and nobody has the right to do that. And we're living in a world now where frenemies have become judge and jury. What you should feel, or what what justifies for a person to be treated in a certain way. And those are evil people. And I want to leave those evil people with that. I don't ever want you people on my page again. Ever again. Never. Ever again. And if you're on the page for that reason, unsubscribe, because it doesn't hurt me. Those things don't bother me, because when you see frenemies, you understand that it only builds you up. And when frenemies try to take away your true loyal friends, the Creator above brings those people right back into your life. So I just want to leave you with that and give you the strength to, you can survive anything, and know that it's your light, that you're a good person. And when you're dealing with frenemies, if you have to deal with them in a situation, look at them for who they are. It's up to us to take those blinders off, to say, hey, I know what you do. And then they're going to say, well, let me explain. No, I don't ever want you to explain. As a matter of fact, I like to keep this as hi and goodbye, have a nice day. If we're working together, hi and good morning, and have a nice day, and go do your job and go. You don't have to be in contact with these people. And when what we've done is we've allowed ourselves to be brainwashed that we have to try to work things out. Just play the game. No, no more playing the game. If anyone has watched my videos, I said 2020 is no more. We can look around the world where people are getting angry and they're saying no more. So why can't we say no more, that we don't want to be mistreated, we don't want to give respect to frenemies, and we don't want frenemies that are around us who are with us just to cause drama in our lives. So again, I would like to thank the people of Pakistan. I would like to thank the people in Africa who watch my channel, which is ironic that more people who are overseas are subscribers to my channel and they watch my channel than the people right here in our country. So for the person who made that comment that Brazil is a third world country, well, Brazil supports my message. What about you? And you live right here. So for that, everyone, have the most beautiful day. Be the best person that you can be. And remember, we stand. Stay hydrated, because the sun is doing some things that we've never seen it done before. And although we're going to get some rain, we haven't even reached the storm season. My prediction is for the storm season, it will wipe out and break every record. This year is breaking every record in every category. And people are going to, be falling out from the sun. It's already happening in Portland, Oregon. So, my feelings go with the people who are out in the Midwest who are suffering this heat, that where they denied global warming, now can't deny global warming. See how it works? Oh, that's a hoax. This a hoax. Everything's a hoax. Everything's a hoax until it ends up at your door. Everyone. So, let's be the best people that we can be, because, the heat with the sun is going to cause food shortages, not just here, all around the world. And food shortages are already here, because a lot of the markets that you're looking at, they're empty shelves, or they're expanding it with the stock that they have, where before they would only have this much of it, but now you go down and it's like this, but the products that you're looking for are not there. That's another illusion. So wake up to the illusion and see the reality in which we live. So peace and blessings to everyone all over the world. Have a beautiful day, an awesome day. Peace and blessings.